Wow, this Terrancegangstawilliams, a.k.a. OG Giggity, a.k.a. Mr. Answer Right Back, a.k.a. the People's Champ, Terrancegangstawilliams. That's right, check this out. We're going to talk about Primetime. Because the people hit me up, Gangsta, where Primetime at? Primetime. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, everybody keep asking me about Primetime. Okay. Now, tell me what y'all think about this. Remember I gave y'all this story about when Sterling doing the mosquito when we all had just come home in 93. We had just come home. Let me see. This picture here, this picture here, this 94 right here. This 94 right here. Y'all see me in the project, Dougie, with Tito. Tito, gangster from across the avenue. So what happened was, Birdman had been looked out. But he was 1 foot in, 1 foot, still straggling. Listen to that song that Get Your Shine On when he say, front gangster a key, front this one a key, and all that. Pay attention to some of them songs. But anyway, Sterling doing the mosquito felt like, man, we just come home, bro. We shouldn't have to pay for them. That's how they felt. Baby called me. I'm at the house. Because I ain't had no cell phone. Then we had the beepers. We had them flip phones back then with that fat battery on the back. Get the chip put in there. It might last 6 months or whatever. Man, home, called me, project. Meet me by the bar. Go to the bar. So we in there talking. It was a certain amount of time that money should have been turned in from them hot boys. But it wasn't. So a question was asked. If it came down to it, would you pull the trigger on one of the hot boys? Now, I remember, from getting in the car, never let nobody sit behind you. 11 years old when I first felt the tool, mess with him. So I know where he at with this, right? And the older I got, the more wise I became. So when you're in certain situations, you got to know what to say and how to say it. And, of course, you know me, man, you my big bro, whatever I is. If I got to hit any one of them here, that I'm busting all of them for you, brother, to this. Primetime posted up right there. Primetime, I ain't gonna say nothing bad about Primetime. Let me just say this here. Primetime was a dangerous man. Smooth, pretty boy look. Worked on the police force, but drove around that gold, 500 Benz. So, we in a bar. It's kind of dark. Me and baby sitting down talking. And on one hand, he feeling some type of way. Because you know how some people be like, oh man, I give y'all this. If I tell you, give me this here, let me get that. If I don't, now I'm feeling played. Something got to get done because y'all trying me. But on the other hand, it's like, man, come on, man, you my people, man. We family, man. Don't tripping all this. You off on something else, man. Y'all doing this, but I understand you still want your respect. You want your money. But I was just sitting back thinking just now, I was like, Prime might have been the one that I say the wrong thing, might have been the one that put the bullet in my head. Knowing how, I see how Birdman is to this day. I look at that interview he did when he ran up in that thing, right? And I'm like, a lot of people look at certain rappers or certain people, or look at Birdman, industry-wise, and be like, man, that rap stuff. But you got to realize we come from the hood. They come from the ghetto. So you got that side with you, and you bring it to the rap game, but you try to tone it down a little bit. So some people be like, man, ain't nobody. But look who he surround himself with. Look who he surrounded himself with. So when I seen who pulled up and I was looking at the faces that was with him, around him, I said, boy, they missing a good game. And what I mean by that is certain people look at certain guys and be like, man, them dudes in the industry, them dudes ain't no street dude, them dudes ain't real to this, right? But then I be like, some of them I know, some of them I ran with, some of them I was on the street with, some of them I seen, in action. So I'm like, wow. On one hand, I'm like, it's good that he took them out the hood and now they doing something positive, getting money the legal way. But then I be like, that time come, would they go back to the old ways? Or would they let loose, give it all up, go to jail for him while he still be out? But anyway, I was just thinking about when he didn't get paid back from there. But he wound up getting money from me. But the mother three was stubborn. It was on it, and it was with all the bull. So that's always been a touchy subject. That's always been a touchy subject. But I was thinking, like, had I would have been like, man, I don't want to do it on no, man, I wouldn't hit none of them. For you, because I love them. I run the street with them, and I love you. Would he have let Prime take me out? Because we got this thing in New Orleans, and I'm pretty sure there's a few other spots too where them police officers, not all of them, a handful was doing some dirty, illegal stuff, pull you over, handcuff you, bring you to who they dealing with, whoever paying them or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, we come from that era where how we can get you, we got to get you, And I just sit back, reminiscing, thinking about that. And as I was going through these pictures, I was looking at the year, what I was doing back then. I wound up sitting in this picture. I wrote on this picture. That's Tito, man. Tito, back in the days. Look at that, 1994. This was July 7, 1994. July 7, 1994. So I had got stabbed in my chest, shot up in July. So this is the same month I got hit up on this picture. But something else happened in the project on this day when Tito came back there and hollered at me. So there's a story on this day right here with this picture. I remember I had that Mac 11 in his jacket right here. So I love that Mac 11. The jacket had a big pocket in here. They had that Mac 11 sitting in there. We all from that know you right here. But the story here was about Birdman, but this is around all the time. We was, people give you work. Sometimes you ain't want to pay it back. We had the mentality, send them. Send your boys, send whoever you're going to send, let's walk. I got that, I'm keeping it, let's work, But I was just thinking, like, man, would he have done that? Like, we see the rapper, y'all see this here, but would he have had Primetime to put me down if I wouldn't have gave the right answers? But I've always been smart and I always could think too. I'm gonna think my way out of some stuff, and then I'm gonna spin back around if I feel the need, I gotta retaliate. But like I said, I'm just thankful to still be here today. I didn't walk through some crazy situations, been around some crazy situations. I've been hit up, y'all know I've been touched too. The average, not all, but the average person that lived that street life, he done been hit up with that fire. The average, not all, like I say, not everybody. But the majority of the people that was like really, really wilding out there, they done been in touch with that fire before. Or they done been slapped across the head with it. Somebody upped it on them. But majority of us, when you out there, you living and you not ducking and hiding, staying inside, you gonna come out and you gonna get touched now. Like I said, not everybody, but majority of people have been touched. I'm pretty sure y'all know somebody in y'all hood or somebody that y'all ran with that have been touched up with that fire from being in the game. But anyway, y'all know my motto. Let's say no to drugs, let's stop the violence, put the guns down. Make sure y'all get tested for HIV and AIDS because y'all need to know y'all status. Got the nonprofit, they need us. The Instagram, they need us. Third War, the movie, them boys at war. The reality show, Surviving Without Birdman. It's out right now on my channel. Check it out. I got the website with the merch on now. Thank y'all for all love, support.